Could Mega Draco make it tonight, or was that this week he was off? Right. Okay.
Hello and welcome to Starbreakers, episode 7. Just a little bit of cool time information. Pelgrane Press is doing a little applications for 13th Age Games. I submitted ours to see if we could maybe get play on the official Pelgrane Press stream stuff. So I thought that'd be kind of cool, but we'll see how that goes. But get back to the stuff. So, as a bit of a recap, you all found Tullius Rain, the informant of the Crusader, who was near death after being attacked by some Diabolist occult members and their hellhounds. You were able to defeat them and escort him through various difficult terrains, including an assault in a bog by these kind of demonic ogre thralls and a hooded devil. And when you got to Demorn Keep, met with General Talon, the head of Demorn Keep. You were all given very powerful information that the Diabolist, the Demon Queen herself, has been experimenting with the Star Masks, which are these mysterious creatures from beyond the stars, trying to kind of meld them with demons to make some sort of unnatural army. And this is something that we'll use that as like the prompt. So, Kyr, introduce yourself, and what does Kyr think of this information?
Hi, I'm Zuri. I'm playing Kyr Adelard, a resident demonologist warlock of the Crusader. He called this before we even started the stream, and basically had reported to his superiors that this was a potential issue. So he's hoping that they've, in the meantime, taken some precautions and hopefully have some ideas in mind to help with it. Otherwise, he's going to do what he does best and kill as many as he can.
That is always a good option. That is the Doom Guy option. Jacques. Oh, that's right. Jacques' not here. Sorry. I'll be right back. Abel, please introduce yourself, and what does Abel think of this situation?
Hello?
The DM just asked you to introduce yourself, Dusky.
I'm not hearing anything either.
I'm hearing you. I can hear you, Abel.
Hello. Sorry about that. Is something going on with Dusky's?
I don't think Abel's hearing us.
Yeah.
Oh.
It seems like Dusky can't hear us, but we
Uh-oh.
could hear them.
Uh-oh. Dusky, are you there? I repeat, are you there?
I don't think he's hearing us.
Uh-oh. Might have to he might have to like redo his Discord.
He's logged back in.
Okay. Then let's go with Korgolg. Korgolg, what do you think of this situation with the star masks?
Hi, I'm Zendragoon. I'm playing Korgulg, the half-orc commander. I mean, it seems pretty bad. Demons were already pretty bad without star masks, so it seems like we'll need to figure out something that is effective against them, like silver type thing.
Well, I think that would be something that the Crusaders men are definitely going to be working on, and I'm sure that you guys can, of course, I'm pretty sure you guys could spread that information to the other icons if need be. And let's see, Nanaka, please introduce yourself and who you are playing, and what does Tori think of these star masks and the whole demon situation?
Hello, Nanoka here. I'm playing Tori, the Star Child Sorcerer. Tori thinks that even though they are demons, he thinks that trying to fuse star masters on them is pretty inhumane, and he hopes that they can stop the just like the Diabolists from executing this plan.
Well, that is a goal. I think that Kyre and Tori can agree upon. They may have different methods on what to do, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, definitely.
It's gonna be bloody. Looks like Dusky's just getting his phone and some headphones, so hopefully he'll be here right away.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be a stream if it wasn't a little bit scuffed, right?
Yeah, it's always in one way or the other, but at least it's not been as scuffed as it has been.
This is true. I see him back in the chat. Can you hear us?
Oh, now I can hear you.
You're a
Can you
little
guys hear
fuzzy,
me?
but we can hear you too.
Oh, okay. Let me see what I can do about that. Let me just make sure. Oops, this pulse and hunting. Huh. Alright. Maybe? Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, that's less than ideal, but I guess that's what we're gonna have to do.
We'll make it work.
Okay. Man, that was the one time I actually was, like, here early, too.
Okay, so Dusky, please introduce yourself, and what does Abel kind of think of this thing with like the star mask kind of trying to be fused with demons?
All right, yeah. So I am Dusky. I am the habitually late member, no matter how hard I try. I also play Abel. He's a robot. He shoots things with arrows. He likes animals. However, I don't think he really likes demonic star mask animals too much. I think he's concerned, and I think as much as his mission tactically should draw his attention elsewhere, he wouldn't mind bringing this sort of. For some reason, he thinks this might be something to tell the an avatar of the High Druid about. Just because I don't know, she's, I think, kind of with the I guess the abyss isn't particularly close, but generally in proximity to the wildwood, I feel like demons are kind of a concern.
Yeah. Demons by their very nature are like disruptive to like everything. So like the High Druid, being that she is like the one in like the closest to nature, even she knows that demons are just bad for everything, even if they like kind of cause problems for like civilizations. Like they cause too much problems with nature. And so with that in mind, as we move to the normal screen, you all have. It's been about a day or so since you guys kind of went to the Bloodwood, and I'll just move the little party token over here. You guys went to the Bloodwood, which is kind of where Des Moines Keep is. It's like kind of like around here. And you guys rested, and we're beginning your travels until Tori, as you're kind of getting ready. You guys can put your pictures here if you want. Tori, you sense a particular feeling, a feeling that feels quite something that you feel a familiarity towards, as a sudden kind of wind kind of blurs into your camp, and you see this little creature, and I'll make the picture so you guys can see it a little bit better. It kind of looks like a cabbit, like a cat rabbit, with like these very long ears that are kind of like it kind of uses to fly, and like the wind is kind of continuously kind of breezing and kind of moving about it. Tori, because of your time, you've all maybe have kind of heard of these creatures. You know them as wind carbuncles. They're kind of fey spirits or fey creatures. Tori, you know this one to be kind of an associate, not necessarily a pet, but like a creature that's kind of around your friend Maribel, the kind old woman who kind of found you and raised you in the Feywoods.
Hello, friend. Have you do you bring news from Maribel? Tori says to the Kabunka.
The carbuncles, they don't speak human language. They sound definitely like Pokemon. They kind of make a kind of sound like almost like a very much like a cat or like a rabbit. And it kind of grabs onto your feathers that are on your arm. It kind of grabs onto them. It starts pulling you to get you to follow it, and because and it kind of continues to make that kind of like kind of sound. Since you were raised by Maribel, you kind of can speak the Fey language a little bit, and it is saying that you need to help her, that something has happened.
Oh no. Um, so Tori turns to his party. Sorry, my friends, but I believe I will have to handle this right away. Someone needs my help now. Would you like to come along though?
Korglug will stare at this little creature for a little while, and then nod thoughtfully to Tori. I mean, we just helped Kyre, so if it's nearby, I don't see any problem with that.
Thank you.
Tori, you know that the Feywoods are not nearby.
Oh, yeah, not nearby.
But as you all kind of gather around, you see the little gem that's kind of like embedded in its head. You see it kind of start to glow as it kind of closes its eyes, and you hear kind of like a rhythmic kind of humming sound kind of coming from it. And all of a sudden, just this like kind of whooshing of wind starts, and you all feel yourselves kind of enveloped in this wind, and you soon find yourselves no longer in the blood swamp of Demorin Keep, but you find yourselves in the Feywoods. Tori, what is something about the Feywoods that is very exceptional, like something that you wouldn't see in like a regular forest?
There are mushroom rings that you can step into and come out of the other direction. There's a different patch of mushroom room, and you can just step into it and show up on the other side.
So like teleportation mushrooms. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Interesting. As you all kind of see these kind of magical kind of teleportation mushrooms, you see the carbuncle kind of like jump on like particular ones, and you see it kind of like slowly transport through the Feywoods, and you all kind of follow suit until you get to this kind of out clearing, as you all kind of appear like around here. And Tori, what you see is the hut of Maribel, the place that you were raised in. You see the lovely garden vegetables that she would often feed you. And you see several creatures, two of them looking to be kind of messing up the vegetable gardens, and one of them kind of smashing its body or like its limbs against the hut, trying to break it.
Tori is gonna like rush forward and say, "Hey, what are you trying to do? That's my home."
As you do that, the one that was kind of smashing into the home turns around, and you all see something that looks like a spider, but it is completely and utterly abnormal. It is kind of like these weird kind of festering like tentacles and like stuff on it, and it makes like a horrible kind of screeching sound as the other two creatures kind of turn about as well. And
I'm gonna rush up next to Tori before they attack her or them.
yeah, And I'll just so you guys can see the other ones. The other ones look like boars, but again, like there's this kind of strange kind of corruption or kind of ugliness kind of like permeating off them, and they just kind of like they kind of make like these horrible kind of gurgling boar sounds as they look ready to charge. They are ready to fight. And so combat shall begin.
Not to make our chat log too much of a mess, but should we also do icons?
Yes, please.
Oh yeah, good reminder.
Before, yeah, maybe before initiative. I like 2 6s.
1 5.
Positive 6 and a negative 6. Love it.
So the high druid is going to definitely come into play, I think, during this whole thing. Which
ironically, that's the one thing I didn't roll.
But with that, let us begin. Let's begin that initiative.
I tried. I'm apparently just running slow. Kind of want to wait just to see. No. Come on now.
There you go. There's you
Perfect. Natural one.
natural. Oh boy. Okay.
That gives me, that gives me time to think. I'm okay.
Indeed, it does give you time to think.
Just pondering on the look of these weird creatures.
Yeah, like Abel especially, he's just like, I don't think this is normal. He's like, I have not dealt with like most creatures. I know this isn't normal. Korgulg.
Like, that doesn't really look like a boar.
That is a tough one. Because I feel like they're gonna charge Tori if I move.
I mean, you can easily use the.
Oh, the spider goes first, and then Kyra can attack the boars. Okay, so I'll go up to the spider.
Okay.
And I will do Trickster's Cut.
Okay.
Is the spider the stronger one, or the boars?
I'm gonna say. Let me look at. I'm gonna say the spider is the strongest one.
Okay, so 29 damage, and I'm gonna get some command points.
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll max on command points. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. With that, it is now the peaceful corrupted giant web spider. I need to first roll its corruption.
Oh, do we have that same thing again where we're all... I keep getting mixed up messages.
I think I disabled the module. I thought that was the one doing it, but I think it's because it's Stream View. I think it's Stream View that does it.
That could be it.
Okay.
Okay, so it rolled 1. So on a for this one, on a natural odd hit, some of the corruption will rub off on it. The save ends, which is 11 plus. While corrupted, the target is vulnerable, and corrupted creatures seek to attack it first. If the target fails to save by the end of the battle, it is corrupted in some way. So I'm gonna say that if it hits you, it'll leave that corruption on you on a natural odd hit. So it's going to first attempt to bite you.
Oh, it's even, but it looks like a good roll.
It is.
I'm gonna use my
Wow.
Belt of Heroic Resolve to take 0 damage.
So yes, this thing literally tries to bite into you, and your belt just kind of like absorbs the kind of the poisonous damage, and it is very confused by the fact that it cannot do so.
That was a good use.
With that, Kyre, it is now your turn.
I'm probably far away at this distance, eh?
Yes.
Okay, I'll take a move still to get up in front of Tori. I'm going to do a quick action to put up Shroud of the Pact. Just because it's a new session, new level, and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to do a Hungering Shadows on one of the boars. Oh, we have a peaceful boar too. Let's do the condescending one.
Okay.
And I'll animate it, shadow, try to rip it apart from below. That looks like a decent roll.
23 versus the PD. That definitely hits.
43 negative energy.
43 and negative energy.
That is all of Kyre's actions, and he is done. But I will intercept if one of them charges Tori.
Okay, and let's see what their corruption is. They got a 1 as well, so...
We're all getting corrupted.
Yep, you all get corrupted. Okay, so the condescending, he's going to go first. Let's see here. It is going to... Let's see. What am I going to have it do? Okay. Right, so it's going to rush itself over to you, Kyre. It's going to try and lay into you with its battle-hardened tusks.
Okay. Oh, that's a good lucky, I think. That is a miss.
Okay.
Let's say sea carnage.
Yep. So it'll do 5 damage.
Okay, my Shroud of the Pact eats it. Actually stops 5. Assuming it's not a mook.
It is not a mook.
Okay, so I do. The Shroud of the Pact protects me from that.
Okay. This one, the Peaceful Corrupted, is going to rush at Tori.
I can't intercept that one because I just intercepted one of them.
So it's gonna it's gonna try and hit. And I think.
Oh no, it's odd. I think.
I'm not close enough to intercept, am I?
No, that's a no.
No, that's an 18. That's fine.
No, it is. No, it's 22, but it was a natural 16 plus, so it can make a bash attack as a free action against a different target, which will be you.
Oh, that's gonna be close. That is a miss. Oh no, PD is a hit.
So you are now weakened until the end of its next turn.
Okay, I'll get that applied.
Okay, and with that, Tori, the 31 hits your AC, correct? Okay, there we go.
All right. So yeah.
Okay, with that, Tori, it is your turn as this corrupted boar just jammed a tusk right like against your stomach and then bashed its head against Kyre.
Do you want a recovery, Tori?
Sure. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll use rally now.
Yeah, man, I have full health. Okay, I'm gonna try to disengage. Yep. So yeah, Tori is gonna just shift a bit so that it's not engaged with the ball anymore. And he's going to start screaming in anguish, which seems a bit appropriate.
It's a 21. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that will hit. That's 30 psychic, and it's dazed. Oh, against condescending. Okay.
Yep. Oof, shame it wasn't even, but good enough for me. Let's see. Yeah. Let me cast Sorcerer Shield then.
Okay.
And that's the end.
Okay, is that everything?
Yep, that's the end.
All right, Abel, it is your turn.
Okay. I have an important question.
Mm-hmm.
would you describe all of these enemies as nearby to each other?
I would say the boars are definitely nearby to each other, not the spider.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, I'm going to do this anyway because it's early in the session, and hopefully that means I'll have time to recharge this before I need it later in the session. Okay, so my first thing I'm going to do, as my lovely little combo suggests here, I am going to use my deadly aim against this condescending one so that my attacks will go to PD against them.
Okay.
First, I'm going to actually attack this guy over here. I'm really, really hoping for some good stuff here because I want to do this right. So, do I have this right? Double range attack. Yeah. Please. Ooh. Ooh, girl. Okay.
Holy cow!
All right. So
And-
first.
Okay, so you shot it against condescending or corrupt or
It was-
peaceful?
I shot that one against peaceful.
Okay, so yeah, that is a crit. That will obviously be doubled.
Is it not double automatically? Oh, maybe
It didn't
not.
double.
There was an update note when we logged in that said that it no longer does that.
Yeah.
It just bolds it if it's a crit.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so cool. So that hit that one. And now I'm going to target the other one.
Uh huh.
This one's going to be my +2.
Yeah.
And it goes against PD.
Mm-hmm.
And along with this, I'm going to use my fancy new level 5 power, which is going to cost both the charges that I have. And it's going to do a whole lot of crazy stuff to any nearby enemies. That's not a whole lot of crazy. Really, only 9? That was like the worst roll I could have gotten.
Why does it have a -1
Oh,
out of
shoot,
curiosity?
That shouldn't be. It should be a +1. That should be intelligence on wisdom. I gotta change that. So that should be actually 11 damage, I think.
Yeah.
Which will happen if I hit this guy. It'll happen to peaceful.
Okay.
'Cause I guess it doesn't hit. Yeah. Okay. So
That's too bad.
that looks like that's probably gonna be a hit. So
22.
25
Yep.
damage to condescending and 11 damage to peaceful.
Okay.
As he kabooms.
As he kabooms, yeah. So Abel goes, "I have a new idea," and he pulls a flaming arrow that, when it hits the board, just explodes. And luckily, nothing hits Kyre or Tori, but it does do some extra damage to the other 4, who was not expecting it, having already been shot once this turn.
Indeed, and as this explosive arrow kind of hits, peaceful just roars angrily at you,
Love that.
and with that,
Actually, you know what? And
Oh.
if I can, real quick, am I at least nearby enough that I can engage the other one? Like the peaceful one?
yeah, you could run up to it.
That's all I want to do. I just want to make sure it can't get to Tori. That's it. That's all.
Dang.
Okay, with that, Korgulk.
I am going to start by using Enforce Clarity on Kyre.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh,
take
cool.
off whatever effect you don't want.
I'm the weekend that's causing all the effects on me.
I'm going to use Basic Tactical Strike on Kyre as well. So you can use his sword.
Well, I'm gonna go after the condescending one. Oh,
So
That
there's 3 extra damage on that as well.
3 extra
so
damage. So that's 46
yeah.
against condescending. -3.
Okay, and then I will do a Trickster's Cut on the spider.
Okay,
So that would be 26 damage to him.
mm-hmm.
And I got 4 command points again.
That was a solid turn. Holy cow.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay, the corrupted web spider is going to attempt to disengage from you, Korgolg.
Oh, just missed.
Okay, then it is going to. It's going to bite you again.
That will
Oh no.
just hit.
Okay, so you'll take 30 damage, 10 ongoing poison damage. Kyre.
I'm gonna try to finish this guy if I can, I think. Once again, I'll use a quick action to cast Thirsty Steel to augment up my blade. Oh, I hadn't had a chance to do that yet. That guy should have took 8 less damage because I had the automatically into the weapon.
The condescending. So add.
Yeah, it might not matter in a second here, but he should have 8 more hit points than he has.
That's fine. There we go.
Ooh, maybe a hit. We'll see.
21.
Oh.
Yes, the 21 will hit
60.
for 60 physical damage.
Good thing you weren't weakened.
Yeah, I probably would have missed. Okay, I'm gonna activate because I killed something that's not a mook. I can activate Sacrificial Blade to try and make a save. Sadly, it does not work, so that's not going to happen. Besides that, I have a quick action or a move action. That other one attacked me, so I'm engaged with it, so I don't need to move.
Yeah.
I don't want to reckless slaughter with this many allies around me, so I'm just going to end my turn there.
Okay, with that, it'll change to the boars as, let's see here. Actually, I forgot to mention, there's something very interesting about the boars.
Uh-oh.
So technically, it's going to roll a save first.
It says it rolls the save at the end of its turn.
Oh, that's right, the end of its turn.
To stay alive. Yeah.
So it's definitely still down for its turn, but it immediately makes a save and might get back up.
Yeah, so, okay.
No, it's still up, and then it makes a
Yeah,
save at the end of its
it's-
turn, and it dies if it fails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is going to try and hit with
Oh.
its tusk. I'm assuming
As a miss.
I'm assuming a 16 does not hit.
Not at all.
Okay.
That's 5 or 10 damage. Is it?
It is 5.
Staggered?
5.
It is not staggered. It is not staggered. It's 5 damage. Okay, so for this one, now we get to roll the save.
So it's a failure.
That is a failure, so it is definitely. Hold on, let me just check to make sure what it says here. Okay, it says here, while at 0 or below, but more than minus 60.
So technically it gets its turn and then it dies, is how it should work, I think.
That sounds about right, yeah. So in like a last kind of strike against you, it's gonna try and hit you.
Yeah, that's probably going to hit me.
And then it's going to strike Tori with a bash.
Tori's not engaged with it.
I did intercept that one, but it might be beside Abel or close.
It's next to Abel. Oh no, never mind. It's the other one. Never mind. I'm confused.
Yeah.
I will activate Crusader Shield to kind of block some of that blow.
Okay.
So that doesn't target me, right?
The bash, again, technically it would still hit you. You are the free target. You are a free target next to it, so you would have been hit by the bash.
In that. Oh, okay. In that sense, okay. Let me see. Oh man.
So it's no
weak
damage. It's just weakened.
Yeah, you're just weakened. There's no damage against you.
Okay.
And with that, it'll promptly just like collapse dead Tori.
Tori is weakened, so Tori is gonna get the power. Yep. Oh, and that means odd, and so deal 9 damage to this peaceful corrupted ball.
Okay, 9 damage.
I don't think that's right anymore. Because we're level 5.
Yeah, if
Oh
Fizz-
yeah,
So that should be 14, I think.
yeah.
Wisdom gets doubled, and then it's plus level.
Okay, let me go and fix that later.
Okay.
On the yeah, so I have gathered power. So
If you
That's
do
my
wisdom dot damage or wiz dot damage, it should double automatically at 5 and triple
Yeah,
at 8.
it does.
okay.
Okay, with that, Abel, you are this peaceful, corrupted direboar is just roaring and it's like kind of spewing kind of like gunk in your face as it's trying to strike you.
I just did want to remind, the one that hit Kyre was
I
an
got
odd hit.
spotted, so it would probably try to attack me.
So they would
since
try
I'm
to attack
spotted.
him because he's the one who's corrupted.
Oh,
Or they would all try and attack him.
oh, you're right. It would. Then it's going to attempt to disengage.
Well, it's Abel's turn now.
Okay, that's true. Then never mind.
So is this guy the condescending one? Is he actually dead now?
Yeah, he's
Yeah, he actually died.
It failed. It failed its save, right? Okay, cool.
yeah he's dead.
So I have no worries about
There.
I have no worries about making point blank ranged attacks, I guess. Which I'm pretty sure is just all Abel's gonna do. He's gonna make some real quick ranged attacks against him. I don't even know. Yeah, I can't use deadly aim because I am engaged. So these are just regular ranged attacks.
I mean, you could roll to disengage if you want.
I guess I could. I mean, that would be the smart thing to do, right? Yeah, let's see how that goes, I suppose. Let's find out. I'm not gonna be super upset about it. If I don't, yeah, which I don't. Actually, hell, why not? We don't ever really use this. Let me re-roll my disengage. Hey, there we go.
Tori, did you take your weekend? Did you put weekend on your stats?
Oh, right, I forgot about that. It will be it will be gone at the end of my next turn anyway, I think, because I gathered power on last turn, but if you want me to do
It
that.
does affect in case something attacks you because your defenses are down.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Here, well, I got it.
There we go. Oops, now we have 2 weekends.
All arrows.
super weakened. Okay, yep. Abel,
Yep, I did disengage. I'm gonna actually move a little further in.
Okay.
And I guess now, since I can, I keep forgetting I can disengage. I guess I will deadly aim, and I'll still make a double ranged attack against him. Hey, I like it. That's 31 damage to the peaceful.
Okay. 18. Yep.
And unfortunately, it was not even. So.
You can use your feet though to do it once.
Oh, is it once? Yeah, I guess once per battle, right? Let me see. Yeah, once per battle. So why not? I have a feeling we're coming to a close here. In which case, should I help out Korgolg or should I just keep going on this guy? I'll just keep going on this guy. It's going to be not the +2, but it's against his PD. So that feels good. Feels good to me. Another 28 damage to the same guy.
Mm-hmm. As your arrows just like jab right into it, it just kind of makes like that kind of like a horrible kind of squealing sound.
That sounds correct. That will be my turn.
Okay, with that, top of the round, Korgulg.
Okay. Um. Hmm. Yeah, I'll just keep fighting this spider. So 30 damage. Another 4 on command points. And 10 ongoing damage.
Mm-hmm. And it's a normal save for the 10 ongoing.
Yay.
Yeah, these things, your dice do not want you guys to be stat affected at all, it seems. Anything else?
No, that was it for me.
Okay, with that, it will go to the corrupted spider, and
So it wants Kyre because of the corrupted thing?
yes, I'm going to. It's going to roll to disengage again, just to see if it can. It won't, but it's going to force itself. So Korgulg, you get a free attack against it as it scurries over this horrible thing.
Evil, intercept.
And that
so that looks like a hit for 33 damage.
33 damage.
And I rolled a 4 on the command points again, even though I don't get them this time.
Now that it's closer to Kyre, I'm going to move him over here. He's going to shoot its web attack against Kyre and Tori.
That checks out.
Oh, I totally could have used my robe.
16. Wait, he hits on a 16?
You have -4 defenses.
As if
from
you're weakened right
Oh,
now.
right.
Yep, so you both...
I will say the Sorcerer's Field is giving +2 right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's enough, but...
Yeah,
you
that
still
might
hit. Yeah, I have already included it in my item bonus, so unfortunately that still hits me.
Yep, so you both are hit with a sticky web, and you both take 9 damage, and you both are dazed until its next turn.
Tori also gets corrupted.
Tori is also corrupted.
Ah.
Tori, as you feel like your skin feels, you feel like something is kind of burning on the inside. Maybe it's even more so because of your otherworldly physiology.
Does days stack with weakened?
Sure does. They're different effects.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter because Tori's weakened is going away at the end of the boar's turn, unless Tori gets re-weakened by the spore.
And with that, Kyre, you're covered in this gooey web.
I see how it is. So it does 40 damage when it hits me, but it's 9 damage.
Well, it also dazed them. So
this isn't exactly ideal for Kyre, but he's got enemies in front of him, and even if he's got web in his eyes, he's still going to take a swing at this boar and try and put it out of its misery. I am going to cast Quick Action Hate to try and hopefully get some extra damage if possible.
yeah, you really hate that spider, don't you?
Yeah,
I have 12 command points, so if you need a reroll, you can have +4. You need a reroll.
Probably need a reroll.
So I'm going to spend two extra command points to give +4 to that.
Okay. Oh, that one does hit.
Okay, so you said it was let's see, that's 18 plus 2 for 20. Is that correct?
Yep, and then 53 damage.
Unfortunately,
It's +4. It's 22.
20.
Yeah, it's plus.
Unfortunately, 22 does not
Against
hit.
the boar? It says it hits.
Oh, the boar, yes. I thought you were aiming at the spider.
No, I said I was trying to put the boar out of its misery first.
My bad. And you said it was, let's see, you said it was also
61 damage.
plus the hate. Yeah, 8
Oh
damage.
yeah, 61.
Okay, let's apply that damage. And is that it?
Because we've seen these things are kind of resilient, I'm also gonna use my other quick action to cast Deceptive Wound, so that boar is now bleeding for 10 as well.
Okay.
And then I think you get a save against the corrupted.
Right. And then,
Because if you don't make the save by the end of the battle, then there's
Yeah.
the lasting thing.
And is there a save on the days, or is that just until next turn?
It's next turn.
Okay, so just the corruption save. Cool, not corrupted.
Yeah, you're kind of like, maybe it's due to something inside of Kyre, something that's even more corruptive.
Nothing. I'm used to this.
Anything else?
That is my turn.
With
Unfortunately, Tori being corrupted means the boys can attack Tori.
Yeah.
with that, that is true. Like, since your corruption is now gone, Kyre, the peaceful corrupted boar gets up and trots itself over towards Tori, and it will attempt with its tusks to strike,
Oh no.
and that will
It's probably a strike.
that is 22. It's not a natural natural 16, so that's all it gets to do. And then let's see here. It's yep.
It's got a save.
And it's
Oh,
got
it takes 10 bleed too.
yeah. I'll put that there in a moment. Whoop! I totally did that wrong.
Suddenly the boar starts speaking in tongue.
So you're a peaceful boar. You should just. Oh no.
It does not go down.
So it takes the 10 bleed, and it's an easy save on the bleed.
It's an easy save on the bleed. Okay.
Unless it fails, and it goes up to normal.
Okay. So yeah, you'll have to bring it down to minus 60. And with that,
we need a save on the bleed. Sorry.
oh yes, sorry, my bad.
Okay, it does succeed. So just the 10 it takes from it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm taking off my weaken. And I'm trying to disengage. Yeah, I think that does succeed.
It's just enough, because there's 2 of them.
Okay, I'm gonna color spray from the bottom, then the left.
Okay.
You should apply daze so it gives you the -4 to hit.
Oh yeah, correct. I can never remember all these icons. I think this is it.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, that's dazed.
I should have just told you to look at Kyre.
Yeah, there's a.
Oh, Kyre hit on us, so he healed some.
Okay, that's
Right.
against. Okay, so the first one is against the web spider. That's a 19 against its MD. That definitely hits, and that is. We already know that it is. It is
Definitely below 30 HP.
It's empowered.
Oh yeah, I forgot it was empowered. So the boar is dead too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hopefully dead, yeah.
Well, it just took
Save.
62 damage, so it has to be a -60.
You know what the issue is
Yeah.
with that? Tori just finished the fight and still has corruption.
Well, let's see what happens.
Yeah, it's no fun if we don't get to find out what the corruption does.
Or do I get to save? Do I get to save before the battle ends?
Oh, you know what? Before Tori's turn ends, I'm gonna use save now, so they can save before their turn ends.
Oh, so he has a chance of shaking it off.
And I'm gonna use as many command points as I can, so 2, and that, you know what, is still only plus
just
10,
a fail.
so it fails.
It was a good try. It was a good try.
And with that though, as the there we go. As the combat comes to its close, Tori, you feel the effects of this corruption kind of slowly burning in you, but for all intents and purposes, the hut that Maribel is in is very much secure, and I don't have it here, but I'll get him out. The carbuncle quickly kind of opens the door with like the gem, and it goes inside.
Yeah, Tori is gonna pretty much burst into the room.
And as you all kind of go inside, you see a fairly... It's a little bit bigger on the inside than the outside would kind of assume, but it's a very simple hut. There's table, there's chairs, there's like a table here with food, drink, a pot.
That's supposed to be higher.
Oh no, I can't believe Tori now has a phlegm bug.
With that,
Damn it, people.
click on yourself. that'll
I tried and it auto-clicked him as soon as he put him down.
Goodness. As you kind of look, Tori, you see a woman, and I'll put the picture so you guys can see. You see an old lady wearing kind of very simple kind of robes, and you know this, Tori, as Maribel. And she kind of gets up from the bed, and she kind of goes, "Tori, is that you, child?" And you see her kind of like slowly, like very slowly, kind of moving towards this table.
Maribel, are you alright? And Tori is pretty much frantically trying to fly forward.
Maribel goes... She kind of goes, "No, dear, something is very wrong. Thankfully," and she kind of... The carbuncle kind of comes over and she kind of pats it on the head. "Good thing this little one was here to find all of you." She kind of sighs a bit and she goes, "Tori, do you want some cookies? I made cookies." And she kind of points to like the cookies that are right here. She seems she seems very scatterbrained at the moment.
Tori's gonna take a cookie and then continue asking, "What's wrong, Maribel? Is it those evil creatures knocking outside the door just now?"
She kind of sighs a bit. "Yes. It's so very strange. Those creatures, that spider and those boars, they were friendly creatures just a few days ago. In fact, I gave those boars some of the vegetables from the garden. But they soon returned in such a state and they attacked." And you see, like, you kind of notice on her shoulder that there's a gash, and you see that there is kind of like a purplish kind of wound on it. She goes, "I'm afraid I've been struck by one of them."
Oh no, let me try to help. And Tori is gonna just like try to use heal.
Okay. I don't know if I don't know what kind of healing she
I
would
imagine
do.
it probably closes the wound, but it might not help with that, or what?
Yeah, it probably like closes like basically instead of her being at 1 hit point, she's like at 10 hit points. So she'll be like uninjured, but she'll go, "Thank you, child, but I think that this malady is will be more than simply what you can do."
No, I won't give up. Do you have any? Do you know if there's anything that can cure your illness or whatever is going on here? This wound.
She thinks for a moment. She goes, "I fear that something has probably happened to Mother Bark." Uh, Tori, you know that Mother Bark is a dryad. She is a kind of a guardian of the kind of the Feywoods, and she is a very powerful dryad. She goes, "Something must have happened to her if this kind of corruption has happened." Uh, she kind of limply kind of goes to like the couch over here. She kind of sits down as she kind of kind of draws out a map for you. She goes, "About a few days ago, near Ravenspire, which is," and she kind of points to it on the map, and she kind of goes, "I saw these strange clouds, purplish in color, foreboding. I thought they were just fey weather, after all, being here, but somehow they might be connected, this kind of purplish clouds and this corruption. You have to get to Mother Bark and see what is going on. She would know. She's the guardian of the Feywoods. She would certainly know what is going on, and maybe this..." She kind of shudders a bit as she thinks of it. "Something may have happened to her."
Then I will go immediately. Please stay well while I'm gone.
She kind of nods a bit as the carbuncle kind of lays down on the couch, and she kind of pets it a little bit, and she gives you like a very kind smile, and she says, "Tori, please take care of yourself as well."
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm fine. I'm very fine. Very fine.
She kind of gives you like a stern face. She's like, "Don't lie to me, child. I raised you since you fell from the sky. I'm not. I may be old and slightly senile, but I'm not that old and senile.
All right.
Also, friends of Tori, please take some of the cookies."
I'm fine.
She kind of looks at you. "You, sir, you definitely need a cookie."
I agree.
I'm gonna examine these cookies. What kind of cookies are they?
They look like regular cookies, and she'll kind of smile a bit, and she goes, they're called, flavorful cookies." And, she says, "If you take a bite out of it, it'll taste like your favorite kind of dessert."
Okay, I'm gonna take two. I'm gonna eat one, and then I'm gonna give one to Hoop.
What does it taste like, mouse?
Probably a mouse.
I mean, who definitely. Well, no, I will say canonically, who did not eat like the bread and stuff.
Who did
last time. They did spit it back out, I think, was what we decided afterwards.
Yeah.
But I think if it tastes like mouse, well, I guess that's the thing. So who, even when they're not, even when she's not eating the food, if she's gonna spit it back out, she will at least put it in her mouth to be polite. Does it taste? Does it actually taste like mouse?
It does. It does taste like mouse, but it's like it's kind of like mouse that's been kind of like prepared very well. It's like
Yes, cooked mouse.
yes.
Fresh as you get.
Yeah.
It's like it's not just like cooked mouse, but it's like cooked mouse and like with a bit of like citrus in it. Like it's
had all the bones removed, so she doesn't
Plump
have
and
to poop
juicy,
them
yeah.
out.
It's the opposite of Ratatouille.
Yes.
Um, well, I guess yeah. So if it tastes like mouse, Hoot will definitely eat it. In which case, Abel will say, "Notice that Hoot." Well, actually, Abel doesn't know that Hoot spits out the cookies.
I was just saying.
And she'll just kind of smile as you guys are kind of like eating the cookies, and she'll go, I'll bake some more when you return. And as you guys kind of
Does this malady look like anything we've seen before? Is it like demonic? Is it kind of like a plague almost, or is it just something beyond anything we've experienced?
give me a wisdom and an appropriate background, all of you, for it can be demonic, it could be arcane, it could be
Okay.
uh like nature based.
Hmm.
16. Korgol, you kind of think about it for a little while, and you're not sure what kind of malady it is. Like Kyra, you go over it in your head. And again, you all kind of think about it. Tori, the only thing that you can think of being a creature of the void is that this corruption was made supernaturally. This is not like a normal plague. Something purposefully is causing this affliction to happen. It doesn't feel demonic, but
Interesting.
but it's like something's definitely is causing this to happen.
Could it be Tori is gonna think? Could it be the Star Masters?
You think about it. You think about it as you kind of sense a chill up your spine as you think of it. It's like you do know that Star Mass cultists could cause issues, so it's possible, but you're not 100% on it.
Well, no time to consider this now. I must save Maribel and find the mother bug as fast as possible.
Indeed, and as you all kind of head out, I'm going to put you guys on the Empire map for a moment. You guys are... The Queen's Wood is here, so the Feywoods is kind of in here as well. So, let's say you guys are, like, around in here, basically.
Okay.
And so, the map... let's do a slight montage as Kyre, what kind of strange thing or problem do you guys encounter as you're kind of going through the Feywoods?
I imagine that as they're walking along, they'd find these slender strings hanging from the trees, covered with like small bells made of wood that kind of jangle in the breeze. Maybe a warning system, maybe something else.
Indeed, as many of the creatures in the Feywoods, they are very apprehensive when it comes to mortal beings. And so these are kind of like ethereal bells. And if you trip them, they essentially kind of make they're kind of like a silent alarm system, if you will. And let's go with Korgulg. Korgulg, how do you kind of solve the situation of these ethereal kind of bells and like the possibility of the Fae being alarmed by the presence of mortals?
I think Korgulg would basically he would use some of his like Morphe ancestry to make it seem like the party belongs there.
Okay. Perhaps it is you kind of look at like the way that the bells are kind of like put down, and you kind of notice a pattern of like if you step in certain ways, it kind of like it touches, but it makes like a lovely sound, almost like a harp kind of playing, and that kind of helps you guys to maneuver through the bells. And as you guys kind of continue past that area, you soon come across a bit of rocky terrain, and you soon find yourselves at a gorge. There we go. You guys are right there, and you see the trees are thick. The gorge itself is quite wide, and you notice that there are vines kind of tightly kind of wrapped into one another, making a bit of like a kind of a grappling thing. And what you notice quite like apparent is this kind of purple fog that kind of looms and kind of billows over the vines.
Oh crap! This is representing Jacques to his death yet again, but he's not here.
And as you can see, uh, on this side, you see that Ravenspire is just a bit away, but you'll still be able to make it in due time. But you will have to cross these vines and this kind of billowing fog of purplish, kind of purplish mist.
Does it look like corrupted mist or just like obscuring mist?
As soon as you get close to it, you feel the noxious kind of air from it. This is definitely corrupted poison mist. This will not give you guys corruption, but it will certainly make you sick. And you think that, and it's like if you stay in it for too long, it may exacerbate the corruption.
I'm gonna use another recovery.
Yeah, it's probably a good plan to have a quick rest before we decide to
Yeah, I
tackle
kind of
this.
forgot to do it. All right, let's see.
What do you think, Abel?
Well,
Oh wait, do you even breathe?
this is a good question.
I think we
mean-
established he did not in that truck fight, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But like, stuff still.
Hoot.
I'm still made of some fine metals.
Yes, and Hoot does breathe.
Yeah. More importantly, on that note, actually, I think I do want to try to use Hoot here. You tell me if this is possible, because I can see a world in which it's not.
Okay.
But Abel would like to send Hoot to like grab one of the far ends of the vines and try to like break it off, with her beak, and then maybe like, let's see, I don't know if she's like a Disney a Disney animal that can do a bunch of stuff. But I was thinking she could like snip off the end of this vine and then like bring it up over a branch of one of the trees to just kind of secure it somewhere where like Abel could like almost swing, or not swing so much as just jump into the pit and have the vine to pull out of or something.
Let's see here. Yeah, like the vines, they hang like far enough that you guys can grab a high branch on your side and kind of swing down and out, and kind of grab to like the far side. Uh,
Mhm.
it will take is you can slide down to the ground on the far side of the gourd. It takes 2 move actions to do this, and it requires a DC Dexterity check
On each one, or
on each
just
one.
in general?
On each one.
Okay. 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 I would like to try that. I would maybe argue for well-oiled machine on my dexterity.
Sure.
Nice.
Okay, so yeah, she's kind of able to kind of nip it a little bit, and you kind of grab onto it, and like you make like a swinging motion, and for inexplicably you go oh.
Yeah, that sounds right. There's a Phil Collins song playing in the background.
Indeed.
Great.
And what about everybody else? What are you guys gonna do?
I think I'm gonna try the same thing.
Okay.
So I'll get him to have Hoot like fly the vine back over.
I mean, there's plenty of vines for you guys to grab.
I thought Hoot had like tied it up higher so it'd be easier to do.
For one of them, yes, but since Abel is using it,
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
I'm still because it takes.
I
me
thought
2
he was
moves.
already
I'm
across.
Still,
Never mind.
I'm still kind of on it. Yeah.
yeah. But like all the other vines, they're all tightly wrapped together, so you could easily use them as like a tightrope, basically, or you can kind of get down and crawl on them normally.
I will try to do it with as a tightrope. Before I do that, I'm gonna take a piece of cloth and tie it around my mouth in case I fall.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do Warband Leader, I think.
Okay, that sounds good.
Actually, Spy would make more sense for tightrope walking.
Okay. And I know it doesn't show it here, but there's tons of like vines kind of growing here and there. But this is like the main ones. Like this is the main one that's like at the top, but there's tons of vines kind of growing on the like kind of below it as well. Ooh, a 17. You can get to, I want to say, about here. Tori, what about you? And Kyre, what about you as well?
Story is just going to sort of like get down and just start crawling while grabbing the vines. So she's just gonna endure all the way. So I think they should use Constitution.
Sure.
Yeah, probably gonna fail. Yeah, 3.
Yeah, you get to like right here, and you start to like you kind of like you kind of hold it, then you kind of slump down, like so you kind of look like a sloth, and you're like definitely deep in like the mist. Kyre, what about you?
Yeah.
If it's all right, I'd like to actually cast a ritual to try to get across here because Kyre knows very well this is not one of his fortes, essentially.
Okay.
So, with your permission, what I'd like to try is I have a summon Slaughter Demon spell. He'd basically instead be trying to summon like I imagine like a Boatman of the Sticks, the shadowy undead demon that would basically charter him across the distance.
Okay, so kind of describe the ritual for me, and then burn one of your spells.
That'll be summon Slaughter Demon as mentioned.
Okay, kind of
Okay.
describe it for me, and then roll it, and we'll see what happens.
I imagine Kyra would basically have to kind of tying his crusader to the demonologist, so he'd be basically have to bleed himself out and basically create this as the blood actually trickles to the ground. It would kind of form almost this shadowy pool where it begins to grow and form into this demonic boat. And I imagine his eyes are closed and there's kind of this dark energy kind of writhing around him as he does it.
Is the material component 2 coins over your eyes?
That would be fitting, I'd say, probably, yeah, for this kind of thing.
Okay, and as you
there's a.
what else?
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
No. What else is there, or is that it?
I would say that would be the majority. That basically a blood offering to the Diabolist, essentially, for this to pay this price to cross, essentially.
Okay. As you do that, out of like the blood, it kind of makes like a small pool, and then out of it comes this demon that kind of kneels down for you to kind of get on its back.
Okay.
And you get on its back, and what are you gonna have it do? Are you gonna have it try and leap over, or is it gonna like walk across the vines?
I imagine the demon. If we go a little bit kind of dark with it, I imagine its limbs are kind of like spider-like, and it starts to like grow down and kind of walk through the mist and these limbs just keep growing underneath it, kind of as it undulates forward.
Yeah,
so it'd be kind of walking across using the vines as more or less a bridge, I guess we'll say, and then longer limbs kind of dangling beneath and grasping.
Okay, so we'll say that for all intents and purposes, you get to like right about here, then kind of where Abel is, and let's see here.
I'm clicking the spell, but it's just to spend it for this.
And as you guys kind of go through the mist, you guys kind of cough and for those of you that breathe, I would like for you guys, particularly Abel and Kyra, I'd like you guys to roll me a wisdom plus an appropriate background for discovering something that is hidden.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, not Kyra's strength, but I'll try.
It don't matter what my background was. Actually, probably does. I don't have crits work on checks.
Ooh, very nice, very nice.
Sorry, was it all of us or just Kyra and Abel?
All of you, it's fine.
Okay.
That's fair. Yeah, that's not what I expected.
The slaughter demon, it's just so big, like you kind of.
I was gonna say my focus is keeping it under control, I imagine.
Yeah,
so
and for Korgul, you're still trying to like keep your balance, but Abel and Tori, you see that there is something shadowy, kind of moving closer to you guys, and this is something you all would hear. You all start to hear a buzzing sound as out of the poison comes these kind of strange wasps.
Oh no, bees.
Oh no,
if you will.
not the bees.
And I'll just pop these guys so you guys can see them as they've gotten closer to the gorge. Tori, you know that these creatures are wasp spirits. They are kind of the remnants of wasps from the Feywoods that they are corrupted, but they're not the same kind of corruption as like these tree ants. These are more like these creatures still have like a bond with the trees that were corrupted, and so they kind of morph themselves into these kind of wasp creatures. But they see that you guys are trying to cross this gorge, and they kind of fly up, and they seek to strike. And now I get to give you guys a fun little thing about the mist here. At the end of each turn that you spend in the mist, you take 10 poison damage unless you don't breathe, aren't living, or have a way to block the vapors. This includes...
I have a way to block vapors.
That is true.
How does holding your breath work? Can you do that?
I would basically make it like a save, like a normal save,
Okay, I think that's fair.
or like a con check, basically.
Well, I like that better.
With that, though, get yourselves in there for initiative, because these things are raring to go.
Wow. Tori is not going last this time. What a shock.
With that, the tree ants will go first. I think I'll move it over there. There we go. So the good-humored corrupted tree ant's going to move itself. Let's see. It's going to move itself onto the gorge vines. It's going to slowly, very, very easily moving over towards Abel, and is going to use its grasping branches. I'm assuming, of course, a 14 will not hit your AC.
Big ol' miss.
The skittish is going to do the same, crawl onto the multitude of the vines, and it's going to attempt to grab onto Kyre.
Sadly, a miss as well.
Okay. That is their turn. Tori, it is now your turn.
Okay, sheesh. Tori is going to... I guess she's gonna lightning bolt the bees.
Okay, I will say the wasp spirits are mooks.
Nice. So that's a good thing to do then.
Uh, 15.
Okay, that probably doesn't hit, so I should, and it's odd, so I should reroll it.
Yeah.
Should I reroll this, or
Do you have a dice?
I do have something that allows me to? Oh yeah, I do have a dice.
With the dice, you just bump it up one. It'll count as an even that way.
Oh yeah. Okay. So I'll use my priestess.
Okay.
And,
How do you describe how like the priestess kind of helps you with your lightning fork?
Sensing the corruption in the area, the priestess sends some divine energy to empower my lightning fox. And so in hopes of trying to purge the corruption from the place.
Okay. And that is 50 lightning damage. That will certainly kill... It will kill this one. So this one's definitely dead. This one, because that, it'll take another 20. So this one will definitely die as well. And then this one right here, Icy, will take 10 damage. But it is still standing. Barely.
Alright, should I do my second lightning bolt now?
Sure.
Damn, these guys have very good PD.
No.
They do have very good PV. That is half damage, so that's 24. So that will kill. You're doing it against which one?
This guy is shallow.
Shallow, okay. Well, the 24 will definitely kill him. And then that rollover will go to Stoic. And Stoic will take 4 damage.
How many groups of mooks are there? Or is it just one group?
I hope one.
Essentially, these count as one group, these count as one group, these count as one group, these count as one group.
Okay.
Anything else?
So, yeah, it is even. So I get to hit one more.
Okay.
Aha, my luck is turning around.
Okay, and that's against Lighthearted. That's 44. That will kill these.
And that was even as well.
They'll kill those
Yep.
2, and then this one takes 4. So let's do this one for 4. And then these 2 will die. And then this one will die.
Okay. Well, I still get to roll. It's even. Just let me know I can press the button.
Yep.
Wasp is
Holy
lifting off.
shit.
Oh no!
So that's
My God.
98 damage.
Behold Tori's power when he
98, yeah.
wins initiative.
And it's an even.
Yep.
Okay, so that's
Jesus Christ.
so that was 90. That's another
Did
20.
you just like overflow?
98 is
someone?
almost 5 of them. Almost.
Well, the one had 4, didn't it? So it might be 5 of them.
Somehow the Stoic Wasp just bled a lot and now has red uninjured.
Yeah, the
text.
Stoic
I think
Wisp says it's uninjured. That's weird.
Something went crazy. It's like a weird overflow.
Yeah, it overflowed.
Yeah, it
It did
overflowed.
so much damage, the electricity brought him back to life after.
And then killed him again. That's so funny.
That was a really good use of a dice story.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, next group.
Is there one?
Might as well keep jumping lightning if you can, yeah.
Is there one more? Or...
As long as he keeps rolling
Yeah,
evens.
yeah. It is
Yeah,
a
he
even.
had a crit,
Maybe.
so yeah.
Oh no!
It's a one. How sad.
Finally.
But yeah, this is the end of
Oh
my luck,
no,
I
this
suppose.
time, this time you only do 23 damage.
No, it's
No,
a
it's
natural one, so it's
one
0
and
damage.
zero.
Oh, okay. I was
Yep.
gonna say- Oh, I was
Alright,
gonna say, this
So-
time
now
you're
it's the end
trying
of
to
my
kill them.
turn.
Okay, with that, Kyre, you just saw Tori blast with like kind of a holy lightning and just smeared these kind of wasp spirits. You see them dissipate. Oh, one more thing. Tori, take 10 damage because you are in the poison mist.
Ah!
Oh yeah, Tori can move, can't they?
Yes, Tori can move, yes. But it's still let me check the DC for it is, let's see here. It is a DC 20 to move across. It will take 2 move actions to do.
It would only be one move if Tori wanted to move out to the safe side. Or like the close side, though, I assume.
Here, yes, I think so, probably.
Oh, in that case, I suppose I could just
like this.
Yeah, but
Oh,
these things would still try to engage you, either way.
okay, but do I take the miss damage from standing here?
No, because you're not in the mist.
Okay, then let me just give myself back my 10 HP. Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, Kyre.
Okay, Kyrie's gonna be trying to hold his breath to avoid the poison damage. Just first off,
Okay.
I'm actually gonna try to disengage and see if I can get around this guy and try to get moved towards out of the mist. So let me just roll the disengage check and see if I get any luck. Oh, I did. How far can I get walking on my mobile demonic platform?
It would be the same. It would essentially be 2 move actions plus a DC 20 dexterity check.
Even with the demon doing the walking? Because
With the demon walking, I would keep it as it would be 2 move actions still.
okay, so I'll just do. I don't know if I do another. If I use my standard as a move, I can get all the way over then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that then. I'll use the demon to do the walking for me.
Okay.
That leaves me with one quick action, which I don't know. I'm gonna recast up Shroud of the Pact, and that'll be my turn. So Kyrie just the demon kind of lunges forward, and its undulating legs just kind of carry him beneath the tree thing, and he keeps going until he's on the other side, turning around, drawing a sword.
Okay. With that, Abel.
I guess I'm kind of stuck where I'm at, huh? Here's an important question that I should probably ask. Abel is, rather stupidly, Abel chose not to walk across the vines, right?
Yeah, he's mid swing.
Yeah, so I'm assuming Abel really only has one hand.
Yes.
Love that.
I
Awesome.
mean, you can let go and fall into the mist.
You do that.
You
Unfortunately, I can't use my exploding shot this time. So.
and I will say that this gorge is like 300 feet. So like
So don't do that.
now to be fair, there like I said, there's tons of vines growing like crisscross. So Abel
Yeah.
would not fall the full 300. He would definitely hit vines. He would get hurt, but he would not fall 300 feet.
All right. So, important question. Well, another important question. I am swinging from a vine.
Yes.
Is that you said it was going to take 2 move actions, right? So, like, is it just very, like you said, very Tarzan style, like grabbing onto another vine to swing the rest of the way?
Indeed. Yes, indeed.
Okay. If I were to try to do that, considering I would be swinging instead of running, can I just take some opportunity attacks and push through these guys without being technically like intercepted? Like
The
without
problem
my
is
movement
that
stopping?
the tree might catch you and hold you. Is the problem with that?
Yeah, the tree is still on the tree is probably going to try and intercept you because it's crawling on like the other like vine.
Gotcha. Okay, because I was just thinking like even if the wasps tried to intercept, like if I'm swinging, doesn't really make sense. They would stop me, right? But the tree makes sense. I get that. I think I'm gonna do that anyway. Or I guess mechanically, how does this work? Like, is it like the tree will stop me, or is it like it'll attempt to if I'm
Like
swinging through?
uh it will definitely attempt to uh it's like it's using its roots to kind of like grip itself onto like the vines, and it's got its arms kind of out, so it's definitely
Okay.
it would definitely like try to get you.
But I'm saying like, is it like because I think we're in a slightly different movement scenario than like a regular on the ground thing, right? So is it like all it has to do is try, or is there a chance I can make it through? I guess what I'm saying.
I'll
As
tell.
you're disengaged, you'd be like kind of twisting out to the side or whatever around them and trying to get around.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, if you want to just do it as like a regular opportunity attack, we can just do it like that for the tree.
Yeah, I mean, I would go for that. Yeah.
Because like again, like I said, there's tons of vines kind of growing, so there could be one that's right here that you could grab, and it would swing you past
Yeah.
it, so it would still attack you. But
Okay.
but
yeah, I figure I'm not getting out of attacks. I just want to know if I can actually complete a movement from here.
no,
already.
that would be fine.
Okay. All right. That's what I'm gonna do then.
Okay. So
Do
it's
I need to roll that other movement check that I did the first time?
no, I think we'll just do it as just a standard, just the standard move thing, the 2 move
Okay.
thing. So
Cool.
so
Gotcha.
it's gonna do its attack.
Uh-oh.
Yikes. Well, okay. Never mind.
That's
I
what
guess
I was
I'm
afraid
going
of. Just get snatched into the air.
Is there a grabbed one?
I don't think there is.
It gives them a
Yeah,
+4 to
it's
attack,
not-
so that's not
It's
ideal.
not technically a condition, yeah. Okay. Awesome. So okay, asked and answered. You should have just said no, he's gonna win. I
Well,
can-
to be fair, he could have easily rolled a 1. So
Yeah, he certainly could have. Okay, so I can make like melee attacks against him right now, though, right?
yeah, you can. Yeah, when you're grabbed, you basically can still make melee against him.
I'm just punching.
You got axes exactly for this. It's a tree, so you should definitely get this.
All right, so a couple things are going to happen here because I'm actually remembering how this game works. Surprise, surprise. So first of all, I should probably take that damage, which I think puts me at 61.
Does Hoot Revenge Peck?
Oh,
Definitely
yeah.
revenge pact. That was one of the things that I finally remembered to do because I think I
Good
didn't
job.
do it last
Okay.
time. Although last time I think I got missed. So we'll take 11 damage from Hoot
Mm-hmm.
because Hoot is good with trees, and I will just make a regular old melee attack against that boy. Oh, flirting with the crit. We were close.
17. I'm pretty sure.
5.
Looks like that's something.
Yeah, that is a miss. But
All right, I love making good decisions in this game. It's so good. Oh, so good. All right, that's my turn. I got nothing else.
okay, with that, the wasp
In
spirits.
hindsight, I should have shot him before I moved, but you know. Oh, I
Shoot-
couldn't shoot him.
shoot point blank.
I was holding on to a vine.
With that, the wasp spirits will begin their turn. The impassioned wasp, the disorganized wasp, is going to go over here to fight Korgolg. Argumentative is going to attack Korgolg. Let's see, icy, uninjured, nonchalant, and okay. So, icy is going to try and attack Tori. Sniveling is going to attack Abel. Nonchalant is going to attack Abel. And Lively is going to attack Korgolg. So let's do.
Oh, thank you for
Let's do.
sparing me that one.
Let's do.
Take your pick. It's a lot. Oh no.
Okay, so that's the first one.
So,
So-
you don't like evil very much, do you?
Is there a more fitting combination than Able and
So-
Getty Crit?
I love it. Is the poison damage ongoing?
No, it's just regular poison.
Okay, so
22.
Yeah. Now for the ones on Korgolg.
right.
Your dice are very consistent. Holy crap.
That was 3 10s in a row, and they all missed.
I know. These. Why can't my wasp sting anything except for Abel?
Because he's held by a tree.
A giant hunk of metal.
Okay, I see.
He got Tori too.
Did I? Oh, did I get Tori?
He did get Tori.
Okay.
Wait. Hold on a second. Where's my button?
Which button?
Nope.
No.
Oh wait, no. Is the escalation
Escalation
dice
is
zero?
0.
Okay.
It's not
then
going to do anything, actually.
so
Then you did get me.
so take that 11 damage.
So take that.
With that, Korgolg, it is your turn as you are surrounded by.
I have 2 questions.
Yes,
One, how big are the bees?
these are.
People sized?
They are not people size. I want to say they are about the size of like a wiener dog.
Oh. So my second question was, can I touch them?
These things are semi-corporeal, and I'll pop this for you guys.
Okay.
I'll pop that for you guys for all your melee and stuff.
Ah.
So the reason for this question was I was going to ask if I could ride one across, but that's fine.
You're trying, sure.
No, these things will definitely sting you if you attempt.
If I step on both wiener dogs, can I fly across like they're skating?
No, they will. No, they will not. These things will.
One under
Okay.
each foot.
Okay, just checking. Just checking. Is able to make ranged attacks while he's grabbed? I know you can't do spells while you're grabbed or something.
No,
I assume no.
no, it would just be melee.
Okay. I'm gonna start by Trickster's cutting the argumentative wasp.
Okay.
I have not rolled above a 7 in
But-
a long time.
But unfortunately,
It takes no miss damage
and it
to
takes no
determine.
miss
So I'm
damage.
gonna use lethal,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try and roll a 7 or higher.
Yeah, it's like the Orc Lord.
Okay, it's higher than 7.
The Orc Lord, you're just like thinking of like how to deal with these creatures. But
So that's 29.
that's 29. Yep, that will hit. That will
I
kill.
think that might kill the one on Tori also. Maybe.
Uh,
I don't think that was part of the same group, though.
no, it's
I can't tell who's part of what group. It's hard to say.
so this one will take 9 damage.
I get a command point, singular.
You got 4 every time last fight, so it's evening out.
Okay, and take your 10 damage unless you're gonna find a way to try and like.
I'm still standing on top of the vine.
Yes, but you're still in the poison mist.
Poison.
Oh, I'm in the mist?
Yes.
Oh,
Like this mist is billowing over the vines.
okay. I did have a mask covering my mouth. Does that help?
Yes. Make me a DC 15 con check.
Do I get to use a background?
Yes. Okay. So yeah, you kind of you quickly put your your mask over your nose, and it provides you with some protection.
I'm gonna use. Is Kyre within nearby of me?
I would doubt it. I took 2 move actions. to get
No,
across, remember?
he took 2 move actions. He's far away from you.
Okay.
The only ones I think would be close enough to you, I think would be Abel and Tori, definitely.
I'm gonna try and disengage with the -2, or I guess it's a -1.
I'm gonna move all the dead wasps out of the.
Oh no.
way.
That's just a failure with the
Yes.
2 of them.
Yeah, so I failed, so I'm done.
Okay. With that, it will go to the tree ants, and
Yay!
the tree ant that's got Abel because
I'd snap them in half.
because it is starting its turn. Grabbing.
Oh, that had a thing, right? I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
going.
it's a special attack.
It's gonna twist and snap.
Oh no.
It's gonna use twist and flick, I think it's called.
Yeah.
No.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's a hit. Abel's down.
as it starts kind of like grabbing onto like your core, and you see it starting to like twist. It's starting to twist Abel's body. It wants to rip Abel apart.
It did.
Yeah.
The skittish treant is going to take 2 moves to get over to you, Kyre, and that will be their turn. Tori, you see Abel is being twisted by this treant. What do you do as this ice speed,
Oh, boy.
this wasp spirit is like buzzing in your face and being a pain in the butt?
Alright, I'm going to disengage. I thought I pressed the button. Ah, God. Oh, well.
dear.
Well, the good news is that I can teleport. Yes, I do have an item, can I? Where's my orb? Gonna teleport next to Abel.
Okay.
That's
Why
the
not?
danger zone right now.
Yeah, I don't know if this is where you want to be, dude.
No problem. Where's my heal?
I think you want the animal one. That's why you're next to him.
Oh
Oh,
no, my
yeah.
animal. I don't need. My animal can actually run a bit of a distance, but I want to use this.
So you don't
There
have to
you
be
go.
right in the danger zone with that because it's nearby, right?
It's close quarters.
Next
Oh, it's
to-
you are one
No.
you're next to. Okay, that's different than I remember.
Heal needs the feet to be nearby. You forgot because you're cleric.
All my clerics always have that feat. That's why. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Rise, Abel, rise!
Yes.
Oh, good healing.
And I'm gonna color spray these bees in this area, in this general vicinity.
Okay, the wasps.
Right, wasps, bees, it's close enough.
It's like
The vicinity.
Oh.
That was me. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Yeah, it wasn't. I don't want to take credit for it. I thought that was funny.
But I thought he has
I
the
know.
eel slipper, so it fits.
Yeah.
okay, that's against their MD.
It looks like it was
I don't
2
know if that
misses.
hits.
No.
I missed twice. Wow.
But
that's-
Yes,
well,
yes,
they
you
use
did.
MD because they're spirits, right?
Yeah, they're spirits. Yeah. Well, they're kind of like a weird mix because they're beasts, but they're spiritual. Like they're kind of a mixture of spirit and beast
And corruption.
and corruption. Yeah.
Oh.
So unfortunately,
Tori just lays down. I'm done with this.
no. Tori
okay.
Tori is like she's like kind of like bumping against Abel because she's like trying to not fall.
It's a crowded vine right now.
It is indeed a crowded vine. Kyre,
Can I just check? Was this wasp part of any of the ones that are left as their group, or no?
I would say this Impassioned was with these guys. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I thought there was 3 of them, but I couldn't remember, so I appreciate that. Okay, I am going to try to quick action hate, and I'm going to try and basically make a bee kebab with my sword. Oh, I make a bee kebab.
You make several bee kebabs. That's
So 90,
yep.
94, yeah.
94 plus double 8.
Yep. So that's
So 110.
Oh, yeah, 110. Well, that was overkill by a bit, but
okay. So that's let's see that. So I would say that would probably kill all of them. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, there's 5, so it's 10 over if they're all counted as one group.
Yeah. So yeah.
okay.
We'll go with that.
Because that was the last of the moot group, from my understanding, I can try and sacrificial blade them for another standard action. If I make the save. Oh, I did not. Okay. And then I'm alone against the tree. The tree is dangerous. We're going to use a quick action to cast Reckless Slaughter, because there's no allies anywhere near me that I can hurt with this. Which is a good thing, but I am going to probably re-roll this still. Yeah, okay. I'm going to use a reroll from my feat on Ravager and see if I can't score a hit with it.
It says you can only reroll basic melee attacks.
Yeah, this is a basic melee attack.
Oh yeah, it says make a basic melee attack. You're right.
That's slightly better. I don't know if it'll be enough.
I'm just gonna move
Wow, not with their AC. Okay. That surprises me that misses. Okay, I'll take the damage instead then. So I don't know what a quarter of 61 is.
15.
Okay. So Kyra's over exuberance as it cuts a chunk out of his own arm as he tries to lay into this thing. As the blade deflects off its barky hide.
Indeed. I guess while you're doing that, I'll pop that for you, and I will pop that for Tori for some hints.
Yes, that is definitely relevant information.
Okay. Fair enough. That is Kyra's turn, though. That was all my actions.
Okay, with that, Abel.
I'm gonna use Rally now.
Or Abel, that would be very nice of you.
I had to wait till your turn. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
That was a good
Not
roll.
bad.
Yeah, I've had a couple good ones. Using up all my luck. All right, I'm still grabbed, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
You should take
Cool.
Weakened off, because Weakened is going to change all your rolls.
Am I not weakened anymore?
I
Oh,
thought you were
I
just
died.
grabbed.
Yeah, you're just
No, I was.
Were you grabbed and Weakened?
no.
The crit from the bee, I think, weakened me, and I haven't had a turn that I've
Oh, the
been
16
like awake for.
plus. That's what it was.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
yeah. So I'm weakened because I haven't had a chance to save against it.
Yep.
Good thing we got rid of those guys fast.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I'm going to use Battle Captain. Oh, never mind. I can't use Battle Captain right now. Never mind. Disregard.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna make a melee attack against him, and hopefully it hits. Maybe. And because then I can disengage. Oh boy, I don't think so.
You needed at least a 23 with -4 to hit.
Yeah, we know the 22 doesn't hit them with AC.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna happen. Okay. I do miss damage, so that's cool. And I think that's probably all I can do at the moment. I could try and disengage from them with the -5.
Might as well.
-5.
Yeah, you can certainly try.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's it. I got nothing.
Okay, with that, the wasp spirits are all dissipated. So Korgulk, it is your turn.
Okay. I can't get to where the tree is on Kyre in one turn, correct?
It would be 2 moves.
It's 2 moves, yeah.
Okay. Can I use one move to jump behind the tree that's on Abel?
Yes, and give me a dex check.
That's fair. It's not a great roll.
I'll say you get there, but you won't be able to do anything else.
I'll use my 5 with the Great Cold Worm. So basically, he'll raise his fist to the air, and a pair of golden draconic wings will shimmer in the air for just a moment when he jumps.
Yeah, so that gives you like a little bit of a flap, and you're able to
So it
land.
gives me a reroll, and then it's 32.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, you're able to like essentially leap onto like to that there. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna do a Trickster's Cut on the tree, because hopefully its MD isn't 24.
That better hit. Good.
So that should be 29 plus. Nope, just 29. Plus I get an extra command point.
And that is, let's see, is that yep, that's
Isn't it 32 because it's damage per tier?
yeah, 12
That is, it's rolling 2d4.
Oh, I see.
I just changed it to 2d4. Yeah.
I got you.
So 29 damage. And it is escalation 1. I'm not nearby Kyra still, so I'm done.
Okay, with that, it now turns to the tree ants. This one's gonna grab or try to grab onto Kyre.
Oh, I think that's a miss. It is. Good.
This one, it's going to turn its attention now towards. Actually, Abel, did you know?
Technically, it's still grabbing Abel, I think. Unfortunately.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it has that. Yeah, it's. I mean, I haven't escaped yet.
Unless it dropped him after it snapped him.
No, but that's like fire. If it's 15 or more fire damage, it would release it. I'm gonna say that it's still grabbing, but it does have a few branches, so it does try to strike at you from the back.
Okay. I think it can only be grabbing one thing at a time, but I do take the damage.
Yeah, like it's like it'll if it wants to grab you, it'll have to drop Abel.
Okay.
So yeah, you just take the damage. And that will be their turn. Tori.
Okay, so it's still grabbing Ava?
Yes, it's still grabbing Abel.
Alright, I would like to use this meta magic. And I'm going to do Fire Spirits of the Righteous and the one grabbing Ava.
It has to be a spell that does acid, fire, cold, or lightning.
Yeah, it normally does cold.
Oh. Okay, never mind. I do, yeah, doesn't matter. Okay. Then in that case, I'll just use this. Oops, where's my button? Oh, it's a crit! Nice.
My
Well, that's 15.
So,
That's almost max. That's like really high damage, too.
well, I guess the fire doesn't matter because, you know, it's pretty dead.
yeah, it immediately
It did release him because it took more than 15 damage, though.
it did.
Not
Yeah.
wrong.
It immediately drops you Abel as it burns and it gives off a really nasty smell.
Oh, I need to make a save against the
think-
breathing the
I think
poison.
Also does,
Yeah.
so.
Yep.
Okay.
I take 10 poison.
So, I move here? Can I
Yeah.
move here?
Yes.
And save against the... Try to make a save against the poison, is that correct? By holding
Yes.
my breath, I guess?
After holding your breath, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was a pointless 20 twice in a row.
2 in a row is pretty good.
Okay, yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, with that, Kyre.
Well, I got a big old tree in front of me that's probably gonna be hard to hit, but I'm still gonna try. I'm gonna use a quick action cast Heat,
Okay.
just in case I do get a lucky hit, and then I'm gonna swing my Flamberge at it. That's probably gonna be a miss, unfortunately. Yes, it is. I'll try one more reroll with Ravager, since I do have 4 of those per level. That's way better.
Yep, and
That's
is
the lowest damage you've ever
Yeah,
rolled.
38 physical. But I also get to heal a bit from it, which is good right now. And I don't know if I can bleed, but I'm going to try to use my other quick action to do Deceptive Wound to make it bleed for 10 ongoing.
10 ongoing.
He puts one of those little spigots in to get syrup out of.
Like
Whoops,
that.
that's all right. That's not the right one. Where are you ongoing?
It's the down arrows.
There we
or
go.
down arrows on the plus.
And that, again, that's all Kyra's thing. So he ducks and kind of deflects off its attack, and then he drives the sword into the barky exterior and starts making it leak sap.
Yeah, that sap is like nasty looking. It's like that kind of looks more like blood, like bloody ichor than like sap.
I slightly regret it then. All right, next person.
All right, Abel, it is your turn. You are no longer grabbed.
Is
Yeah,
Abel?
finally.
Does Abel get a save against the weakened?
I kind of forgot to.
Yeah, you roll it right now. You can roll it for your weekend. Technically, I don't even think you need to roll it because these things are dead, but roll it anyway.
Oh,
Okay, so I am going to use save now on Abel. I almost never use this. I'm going to spend 2 extra points to give a +4.
Okay, with that,
Rad.
you are no longer weakened.
I came to help.
I will take aim at the last remaining guy,
Okay.
and we're just gonna light him up, I guess. Still don't wanna
Literally?
use- I could, but I only have 1 charge.
Don't you have a fire arrow?
Yeah, I do. I've got 1 charge to spend, but if I save it for next time, I'll have 2 and can use the explodey one again. How close to dead is he?
He's got 63 hit points.
He's
left.
hanging in there.
So certainly, I'm pretty sure you could still rock him pretty well.
I think you could do it if you did your fire, because it does an extra 5d6, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's vulnerable.
Yeah,
It is vulnerable to fire.
Okay, I guess we're gonna do that, and it is what, escalation 2. Yeah, I'm feeling good about it. It's fine. I was just trying to save the charges, but I think it's probably a good idea.
I mean, Kyra's at full recovery, so you don't have to spend it. Let Kyra take 32
Let Kyra
damage.
get beat up a bit. It's fine.
Yeah, probably fine. All right, now I'm gonna use my burning shot. I'll do my double range of the instant, but since it's not gonna get a +2 anyway, on a hit we'll do burning shot. I did take aim, so I hope I'm targeting it. I think I am.
Well, that's good.
Hey, good. That was a hit, which means we're also gonna do 14 extra fire damage. So
Okay.
that's 48 total damage.
Good hit.
Is that a natural 18? No, I was hoping it was a natural 18. So
Nah, a natural 15.
And that.
Oh wait, let's look at the fire damage dice though. No 6s. Bummer.
No, that's
But
not bad.
you do have your once per battle that'll let you use the double on an odd.
Oh yeah, you're
I
on.
guess I haven't really had a chance to use that, haven't I?
This is your
No.
first ranged attack this fight.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna do another one then. So 48 plus
Oh.
+5.
5, so 53 total damage.
It's got 10 left. 2 misses.
Is there anything?
Oh no, it takes half from the 5 because it has the resistance.
Oh, that's
I
right.
think.
Oh, that's right.
Uh,
It was a weapon
So
attack,
plus
wasn't
3.
it? Or is it only melee?
it's only melee and fire-based attacks damage it normally. So like everything else has to no, it's hold on.
think it was.
It says resist damage 12 plus to all damage except fire and melee weapon damage, which damages it normally.
Checks it.
Okay. Anything else, Abel?
Can I maybe move to solid ground finally?
Yep, you certainly can.
Yeah, let's do that. That's a good idea.
With that,
that's all.
With that, the wasp spirits continue to be dead. Korgulk.
All right, I'm gonna move out of the mist.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Hey, Kyre, guess what?
I'm close enough for you to give me a command.
Yeah. Can you do a basic tactical strike, please?
I certainly can.
And do at least 20 with half damage, miss damage?
There's a 19.
There you go.
As Kyre, as you strike against the side of this thing, it collapses and falls into the mist. It is dead.
Haha, you didn't get a turn.
With
I'm
that,
okay with that thing hurt as we saw.
with that, you all are across the side, and you see that Raven's Spire is close.
And yet we're still going to take a quick rest here because everybody got beat up a bit.
Says the guy with full health and recovery.
Hey, leave me alone. I'm a monster.
Alright. I will take a short rest.
And in my defense, I did spend a ritual to get across here, so that was still costing me something to do it.
Oh, I got something back. I got Enforced Clarity back, which would have been good to get rid of the grabbed.
Okay, so as you guys kind of take a quick rest, you guys make your way up the treacherous climb of Ravenspire. And as you climb up, the clouds again form that kind of dark kind of mist. As you all climb up, and as you guys are climbing up, it begins to rain. Kyre, you look and you see that there is what looks to be kind of like there's various stones with kind of fayish language on them. You see that it is covered in crimson, looks like blood of some sort, and you see a figure standing in the middle of it.
So this is like a kind of a large kind of shrine, a druidic altar almost looks like?
Yeah, it looks like a ritual, like a sacrificial ritual chamber kind of thing, if you will.
It probably would be somewhat.
I thought there were some creatures here that disappeared, though.
They did, but you'll see them slowly return as they are kind of responding to her presence, this being's presence.
That's the least hilarious wolf I've ever seen.
As you all kind of look, you see these things that could have been deer at one point in time. And like much like Kyre said, like, look at that cute little wolf right there. And you all see this figure, which looks to be indeed a dryad. But usually you all kind of know that dryads are kind of lively green colors, very bright colors. This one, her bark and skin is like tawny gray, and the flowers and stuff that kind of bloom around her are a sickening purple, much like the mist. And you see that there's kind of like that kind of purple kind of poison is kind of coming off of her. What do you all do?
Kyre would glance back at Tori and say, "We're putting her down, right?"
Out of character, does Tori know if this can be cured in any way?
Um, give me a intelligence check with something to do with the arcane.
Could Kyrie maybe, with his knowledge of kind of demonic rituals and summoning, maybe look at the altar and see if he can figure out a way to undo that, maybe too?
Sure.
Here you go.
Okay. With that, you know that this is non-reversible because she is the one who's responsible for the corruption.
What? This Tori is in disbelief, and then he looks at the ground sadly for a moment, and then nods to Kaya.
And what is Kyra trying to figure out? Trying to figure out how to.
I was trying to figure out if this was some sort of like summoning ritual to summon the corruption, or if there's any way to disrupt that kind of ritualistic looking area.
You kind of look around it and you see that the blood and kind of like the ichor and kind of stuff that's kind of coming from it, that is from her body. So you assume that whatever caused her to become corrupted is responsible for this, and you know that this is slightly demonic in nature. It's not like fully demonic, if that makes sense. This is more like someone doing kind of like a half-hearted, I guess, kind of like ritual, if you will.
Gotcha.
But you can certainly tell that the only way to really stop this is to put her down.
Her?
Yes.
That was his first instinct, so that works for me.
And as you all kind of observe from there, you hear like a voice kind of deep and booming kind of go, so you have come to speak with Mother Bark. Come down from there.
Tori's gonna shout from this distance, Mother Buck, why are you doing this? Your role is to make sure that nature thrives. This is not the way.
She very, very morosely kind of goes, that may be the case, but I am helping nature. And she kind of starts walking past the blood, and the blood kind of like thickens as if it's like literally kind of draining from her corpse, as if it's like sucking the very life force out of her. As the wolf kind of moves to the side and she kind of pets it, she goes, aren't my children beautiful?
Yes, they aren't.
And she kind of looks to you, Tori, and she kind of goes, soon you will be like them. And soon your friends will be too. Everything in the Feywoods will become beautiful.
No, not like this. I won't allow you.
And she again, very maternally, but again very creepily maternally, then says, then come to Mother. Let her ease your pain. As again, like the rain from like the kind of purple clouds and mist starts dropping this rain, and you can see that this place used to be vibrant. It was full of life, but the trees are sickened gray. That some very, very bad stuff happened.
Yes.
I don't know why it keeps.
No, chocolate.
That's always. That was me. Sorry, don't blame Tori. I don't know why the chat does the things it does.
I think it's because you're maybe it's because
It
you're
selects whoever gets pulled onto the map last.
yeah. It
It
seems.
seems
Oh,
to,
okay.
yeah.
Because we
I
all
see.
count as everyone's owner is why I think.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
I think it's because of stream view. Because for cameraman, I have to put it as everybody, so that way it catches everybody.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I did have Tori slots. Does that make sense?
Okay, but with that, Kyra, as you kind of get down, she'll kind of look to you and she'll kind of go, "You have corruption too, but different than mine. Don't you?" And she kind of steps up, and the wolf kind of like follows, and so does like the deer. She kind of goes, "Don't you want Mother to heal your pain?"
No, I take strength from this pain. I imagine he's drawing a sword as he says that.
I'm gonna tumble down this little hill, and I'm gonna draw my 2 swords.
As you do so, she'll go, "Very well." And she'll start walking back. And you'll see her kind of go back to the circle. And you'll see her start to like kind of touch the blood, and you'll see the blood actually starts kind of congealing and starts turning into like that kind of corruption as the wolf steps forward to kind of like block you from getting to her. And with that,
There.
the battle begins.
This is a great map. Well done.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
this
it's really
this
cool.
this map is from Seafoot Games, and they're a Patreon I support, and you can get all these awesome maps for like literally $1.
I gotta say the art for the creatures is really nice too, I thought.
The art too. These are also from a Patreon. These are from Akashic Librarium. They do art stuff for like RPG games, but I love their art so much that I use them for my tokens. And with that, let's roll Mother Bark. Ooh, she gets to go first. Yeah, you guys might be seriously in trouble with her. In fact, let's make this extra special. There we go.
Uh-oh. It's a long one.
Oh, it's the return of the health bar. Oh, once again, it's time for Tori to go last.
And with that, the battle begins with Mother Bark as let's see, what do I want her to do? She'll float and she will get to Kyre. And she will attempt Corrupting Touch.
Her health bar's showing is empty for me still.
Huh.
That's a miss, at least.
Indeed. Is it a natural even miss? It is a natural
It
even
is,
miss.
but it's a zero. I don't think she can do another one.
Escalation is 0, so she can't actually do any yet. Oh,
Yeah.
minimum 1 though.
Minimum of 1, yeah.
There. Okay.
So she can attempt it again.
Nope.
And she will miss.
Kyra's faced corruption his whole life. This fits.
By the way, when we were walking here, did I notice if Tori's wound from that first fight was purple?
You notice that the wound is getting purple.
Okay.
That the corruption is beginning.
I'm sure that won't be a problem to come up later in the fight.
Indeed.
Kyra's already made peace that he might have to put Tori down too.
With that, Abel, it is your turn.
Sure is. Abel would like to maybe scramble up this here rock.
Okay.
And I guess we'll test some of these defenses here. So, Abel's going to take aim at Mother Bark. And
Okay.
Let's see. I would like to. Ooh. Hmm. 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 Hmm.
Alright, Abel. Killer in one shot.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I had to think for a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and assume. I don't. Maybe I don't want to do this on this solution one. I'm gonna try and put some. Um, I've got icon dice. I'm gonna do it. Okay. All right. I'm gonna hit her with a double ranged attack against her PD.
Okay.
And on the first, I'm gonna hit her with both of them, I think. And on the first one, I'm gonna try to apply my immolating shot. So hopefully that's enough.
Yeah. Hopefully that's
boy.
enough.
All right. So you know what's great about that? Because I did say it. Also, she's going to take 20 ongoing fire damage.
Oh,
And they're
damn,
vulnerable to
dude.
fire
That's
right
awesome.
And they're
Yes.
vulnerable to fire if they weren't already.
She is not vulnerable to fire, but she will be now.
Well, how does the ongoing work with crit? It's like crit on the first one, and then the rest of them are just normal, right?
Doubles the first tick, and then it's normal.
So the first one's 20,
Okay.
and then after that's 10.
Okay.
That's a hard save.
And it's a hard save, yeah. So hopefully we get a lot of mileage out of that one. And that was just my first shot. This one's just a normal attack.
Abel's
but
on
looks like it's
fire,
a
making
hit.
up for the last one.
It's just
Yeah.
33 damage.
So what's that put me at? 62 for the first. She'll take 20 ongoing on her turn, and also 33 more. So 95 total.
Plus the
94 plus 20, so 115.
94.
That was a good freaking
95.
turn, Abel. Jeez.
Where is
Yeah,
it?
you're right.
Really not about, yeah, 95 because of double.
There's that.
Well done. Well done.
All right. Well, that's well, shoot. Okay, there goes most of that health. Because a whole chunk of it.
Okay, that's 33.
So it's 33 and 31. Wait. Yeah. 33 and 62. Yeah, and then she'll take 20 ongoing on her turn.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, Abel. Damn. Look at that
Wow.
bard. That bard drop.
all of it. Okay, I thought the bar was from all of it, dude. Okay, cool. And that's my whole turn. I can't do anything else. I sure hope her turn soon so she can take that damage.
Okay, with that,
No,
She
she
just
just
went,
went.
so.
Oh crap! Yeah. Well, okay. I guess that's not going to be worth it.
with that,
whatever.
the corrupted deer will go. This one's gonna go right past you. Kyre is gonna attack Korgulg. Let's see. And it's going to use. It's going to use. Technically, it was not engaged with you, so it's going to use a mad charge.
Uh-oh.
Darn.
And is that a hit?
Looks like it.
Yeah.
And since it was a natural even hit, it's going to do a horn gore attack.
Uh-oh.
And that will be 18 damage from that. As the other one is going to engage Kyre.
Okay.
And much like the same, it'll do a mad charge.
Ooh. That is just a hit. Yeah.
And
I'll
that-
use
You have 21 PD.
Oh, sorry. I read that as AC. Yeah, that's a hit with authority.
Okay, that is 20 damage for that. Korgulg, it is your turn.
I will half it with Crusader Shield.
Okay.
I'm gonna disengage. Shoot. Okay. I'll do Trickster's Cut on this one.
Ooh, I totally forgot to roll the corruption table. Hold on. Okay. So for the deer, a natural 16 plus attack roll will also weaken you. And if you're already weakened, it'll become a hard save.
Okay.
But I don't think they have any moves that weaken you, so you guys should be okay.
Well, the 16 plus weakens.
Oh, that's true. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So that will be 29 damage,
29 damage.
not 54 command points, 5. That's it for now. I'm done.
Okay, with that, it is the wolf's turn.
Oh boy.
And the wolf is going to engage Kyre. It is going to snarl. And let's see, what do I want it to do? It's going to perform a vicious bite. Oh, it really
Oh, thank you for that.
it really wanted that crit. It was thinking about it.
Wow. That's a lot of damage.
I mean, it's as much as the trees did.
Yeah, this thing is a
I guess
wrecker.
that's true.
This is a wrecker. Also, its natural attack, blah blah blah, 16 will make it. Yep. Okay, that is its turn. Kyre.
Oh, well, that was could have been really ugly, couldn't it? I don't think I can do that yet. Okay. I'm going to start by swinging at Mother Bark.
Okay.
I am going to be activating the Flamberge's power to basically take an attack on another adjacent target.
Okay.
Don't you have some kind of fire skill, right?
No, I don't. I
Not
switched that
anymore.
for my damage
Bummer.
or my healing blade. That was my
Bummer.
bad. Oh, sorry. I'm going to
Okay.
cast a hate first, just in case I get a good hit on one of these.
Okay.
So, as mentioned, on Mother Bark, that's a pretty good roll.
Yep, 40.
So plus 8 would be 55.
55. Oh my goodness, you're already whittling her down. My goodness.
I see what you did there. Okay, and because the wolf scares me with its wreckerness, I'm going to do the second swing on him. Which unfortunately will probably be a miss with that.
I'm gonna use try again.
Okay, I will try again on the wolf. Oh boy.
Oh my god.
I see 0s and 9s.
The crits are flowing.
110 damage.
I thought I was going to have the high score this time, too. Well, technically I do, actually, because my ongoing is...
goodness.
Not if he dies before he takes the ongoing.
That's true. Right now you have score, but if she takes that ongoing, I'm going to claim that it is still that same attack.
Technically, though, Kyre did a second attack, so he did 147.
Yeah. Hey, that's why he's a great sword.
Insane.
If the wolf dies somehow,
I kind of hope
then
it
you can
does.
take another turn, possibly.
Okay, so that's... So it's
110 to the wolf.
110 to the wolf. Okay.
It is physical that makes any sort of difference for him. No, he's still up.
No, he's a wrecker. He's a big boy.
Okay, I have a quick action left just to see if any of these things are worth it.
Reckless slaughter.
I did not recharge it.
Oh. I thought it was per battle. I was wrong.
It's not. It's 11 plus. Okay, that is actually everything I can do with my actions this turn that I can see.
All right, Tori, it is your turn.
Look at that free triple kill, Tori.
Okay, Tori's gonna use blast without gathering power, so I'm afraid everyone will. Oh wait, sorry. First off,
Good call.
Somebody dropped from the call, I think. There we go.
Hello, test. Got disconnected.
There you go.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Good.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna bless, but so Aaron will get a +1.
There's only 4 of us now, so everybody gets it.
Nice, isn't it? Okay. I'm going to use Yeah, I'm gonna use widen spell again, and I'm going to use firebolt. Expand daily expanded firebolt.
Oh, so you can target more of them. Nice.
Oh, should be
So 3.
3. Yeah.
Because of
So let
widen.
me just throw another one then.
Didn't you already firebolt today?
It's normally an at will, but if you expend it, it targets multiple.
Okay, I got you.
So that's, let's see, I hit 29. Yeah,
Yeah, Tori has it coded as a daily, but it's supposed to be an at will.
okay,
Got it.
that's 24.
I forgot my bless, but yeah, I will hit a third target, I guess the unintelligible for
18 versus the deer.
the deal.
18. That will,
Versus PD for what it's worth.
yeah, for PD. That will hit. You said it was 18 or 17?
18
18
because I
because of
forgot.
bless.
Yeah.
Let me
18.
just put my bless.
18 against the PD, that will not hit the deer.
Oh, but 12 damage. That's nice, isn't it?
Yes. 12 damage against the deer.
And then 24 to the other 2.
And 24 to the other 2.
Hope Abel can put some of these guys down because they do so much damage.
Whoops.
Oh, so close.
And with that, it will shift to Mother Bark.
Yeah.
Now, Mother Bark, she's gonna float straight back to the to the thing here, and she is going to do this.
Did she take an attack of opportunity before she does that?
I will roll. Let me roll my disengage for her first, then.
Yeah, she gets back there. This is gonna go bad. No, the DM's dice are turning around.
And
Oh no!
so as
Well, it says as a whole turn, so she can't do it this turn. Because a move is part of a whole turn.
I was gonna ask that.
Oh, that's a good question.
technically she is a boss character, so I will. And she did disengage, so I will.
Okay.
I will be nice. I will let her heal half.
Fair enough.
And with
Considering that first round with our luck, I don't blame you.
and now we need to roll her 20 for the fire,
Yep, she's gotta take her 20 and then roll a hard save.
and then she needs to roll a hard save.
Well, you definitely lit her up. That's good. Sweet. Nicely done, Abel. Nicely done.
Now she'll
She
continue to take 10 on her. Okay.
she'll take 10. Okay, Abel, it is your turn.
Alright, well, the bad news is I don't have any more fire I can spend on her, which would be great because she's vulnerable.
For the love of God, please kill this wolf.
This,
Or the deer on
this one
me.
right here? That guy?
Yeah, we know he has obscenely high damage.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't been paying attention to some ACs, but that's fine.
It seems
Yeah,
like
sure.
the deer has really high PD, so it might be better to target AC.
Let me see what the wolf does. Maybe the wolf has a low PD. We'll deadly aim the wolf, and then we'll double range attack it with PD and see what happens. And we'll roll like garbage.
Not that low, unfortunately.
It won't even be odd. And I can't remember if I
But
used
try again, though.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh my god, Abel, what the hell?
I'm claiming that one. That was my attack roll.
Abel's
That one's
popping
yours.
off.
You can have that one. So 54.
Oh my goodness! I should have put 2 more wolves down.
Please don't.
And I would like to spend my other double range attack with my +2 against Mother Bark. Do I
Okay.
assume I can hit where I'm at?
I mean, it's far away.
Far away, which is
Those
a
work
fine
far
for you.
away, so
Oh,
you're
no.
good. 5 damage.
Every little bit counts.
In our defense, GM, that was 2 crits into that wolf to bring it down, to be fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is true. So
For
it's
sure.
was that 17?
This is 5 damage to me.
Yeah, just 5. Yeah.
Did you add the +1 from Bless? It probably doesn't matter, though.
No, I didn't. I keep forgetting to do that. It probably doesn't matter.
I think your AC is 18, but we can ask.
Yeah,
I just don't have it.
her AC is not 18. I will definitely say that.
It's +1 to melee and range, right?
To any attack.
Yeah.
Okay, with that, it will move to the deer. And this deer, he's going to perform a close quarters attack. It's going to trample and kick.
Uh-oh. Yeah, one of those will probably be a hit.
I'm gonna use my belt again.
Okay. So yeah, that one kicks. This one is going to it's going to do the same. It's going to do another trample and kick attack.
Does not like you, Corkle.
With that, that is their turn. Korgulg, it is your turn.
So I'm just trying to find an ongoing, but there we go. I am going to do. No, if I take another hit, I'm down. So I'm going to take a potion.
Oh yeah, we had some champion tier ones.
Yes, use your potions.
And then I'm going to use expert flanking with Kyre on the deer.
Oh, so you have to roll twice on this one?
Yeah.
So if we use the higher, it would be 23.
The 23 will definitely hit their AC.
And 54 damage.
He said it's against unintelligible.
Yeah. That's the one we're both beside, I believe.
You decapitate it, and it shrivels to the ground dead.
I'm going to try and activate Sacrificial Blade and hope I get lucky. I do. I instantly get an extra standard action, so when I make an attack on the other one. I'll use my last use of Ravager to reroll that. I don't have enough luck on this one. We'll probably do half. Yeah, so half damage, which is 23.
Okay.
22.
I think it rounds up.
23.
Okay, that was still Cargill's turn because he's the one that provoked me into attacking.
I could move up to her, but that seems like a bad idea. I'm gonna take cover in case there's like a group attack.
Okay. With that, Kyra, I know you're gonna hate this.
Probably. All right, let's do it. Oh, the wolf gets back up? Please don't.
No, another one comes out of the blood.
Oh, dear.
And I'm gonna move him over here. He's gonna charge up at you.
Alrighty.
And
Wolves on here, he said. As he
and
had a very good idea.
and he is going to death howl at you.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
boy.
Oh, I'm stunned, boys.
And that is its turn. Kyra, it is your turn as you are now stunned.
Anyone got a enforced clarity or something?
Not unless Cargill has been reduced, otherwise I just pass my
Not
turn.
until my turn, no. And it goes away on its turn, so it doesn't. There's nothing I can do.
Okay, so yeah, whoever's next.
Me.
Okay.
Me. Okay, I'm going to meta magic. And then I'm going to use this, which I have not used for a very long time. But this seems like a good time to bust it out.
Oh no.
Time for the level 7 lightning fox sniper across the map.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
Okay, gonna snipe the mother bug.
Okay. 23.
Yeah,
Holy crap, 68.
68.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
That's also an even roll.
Sure is.
He bounced into the wolf. Oh, she's so close.
So I'll hit the wolf, I guess. This is an even roll again. Nice.
So 69 damage to the wolf.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay,
Very
that's
nice.
25.
You can bounce it once more to the deer.
Yep.
I don't think I'm top of the damage charts anymore.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it hits, and that's the last target. So that's probably the end of my turn.
Okay, with that, it'll change to Mother Bark.
I know what you're gonna do, and I don't like it, but I understand it.
No, I'm just wondering if I should just be very mean and do the blood sap and make her.
That's what I'm fully expecting you to do.
She is a boss. I kind of want her to last a little bit longer, but this will be the last. This will be the last one. She won't be able to heal anymore. And that is legitimately her whole turn. She cannot do anything else. Abel, it is your turn.
She takes 10 fire.
She does
and has
take the
to make a
10
save.
ongoing.
Yep,
phase,
she
yeah.
takes the 10 fire
And the saving throw.
and now a saving throw.
Well, as long as that fire keeps burning, we got a chance.
I guess. Man, should I try to hit her or should I try to get these guys off?
Both.
I think we need to get rid of these guys so we can actually get to her.
Well, she can
Yeah.
keep summoning wolves is the problem.
Alright, so I'm going to take aim at the corrupted wolf and I'm going to do a double ranged. I don't really think there's anything else I can do.
Just
Because I have
nonchalantly
more-
crit it again.
Yeah, I have no more charges, so let's just hope for some good rolls.
It's even.
It is even. So it'll take 5 damage. And
Oh,
I think.
You did it again.
The wolf.
Yep, sorry, my bad.
5 damage to the wolf. I'm trying to decide if I should make my second attack against the wolf, which would be just PB but no bonus, or move my attention to the deer, which would be AC with a +2 bonus. And I think I will. How injured is the wolf? Let's see.
I got a good shot from Tori, but we know that, just for reference, it has about 150 health.
That's gonna take a while. All right, let me just. That deer does something though. I don't remember what it was, but I remember not liking it. So I'm gonna move my
Like
attention.
38 damage.
Yeah, I'm also gonna attack the deer because maybe I'll be able to hit. This is attacking the AC of the deer. So not that great of damage, but it did hit. So 25 damage on the deer.
Okay.
And I think that's really all I can do, I believe.
Okay, with that, it will be the corrupted deer's turn. It's going to roll to disengage against Kyre.
Can I even take the attack against it when I'm stunned? I don't think I can.
Well, I'm just doing it as a matter of principle.
Fair enough.
It's going to move itself over here, and it is going to target Abel, and it's going to mad charge up there.
Oh my god. It flips.
But
or is it gonna kill itself ramming against the rocks?
no, it basically it hits against the stone here, so it's unable to climb up. But that is its turn.
Was it able to get engaged with Abel?
No.
Is it engaged with anyone currently?
No.
Okay. I don't really want to fight Mother Bark on my own, so I'm gonna go
Fine, just go solo.
sneak up on the wolf.
Okay.
I'm going to use Trickster's Cut on it.
Nice roll.
Okay.
Oh, that's not the right button. Never mind that. Okay, I have some command points again. I would use Enforced Clarity, but the stun goes away automatically on the wolf's turn, so it's kind of pointless. So, it's Escalation 2. So I could make Tori use Color Spray.
Yes, you could.
I don't think anything's low. Oh, they're both pretty low, actually. I'll use Advanced Tactical Strike to let Tori use Color Spray.
At will.
Sorry, and at will of choice, but that includes Color Spray.
Yep. So here we go.
Against
Exactly cool. That's nice.
Uh-huh,
The
that...
MD seems to work well.
Yep. That those hits, let's see, that's 27.
Hopefully they're weakened if they're not dead.
I hope so. Yeah, it'd be a great move if so.
The deer is dead. He
That's better than weakened, to be fair.
he is not below 30 HP.
Okay, well, I
Alright.
tried. Thank you, I'm done.
Okay, with that, it will shift to the wolves. And who do I want it to bite?
I mean, Kyra's still at full health.
That is true.
Hey.
And he has lower AC than me.
That is also true.
Hey.
That's what you get for being at full health on the last fight.
And
You get nothing.
of course, it cannot do anything.
Oh. Kyra doesn't want to take damage to the spike, guys, okay?
All right, Kyra, it's your turn. As you deftly dodge this thing's vicious bite.
Let's see if I have any hate left, because if I do, it's getting a hate. Yeah, I do. I'll use hate first. I'm gonna get a swing at this ball. Maybe, maybe not.
I'm gonna use... What's the escalation?
2.
2.
I'm gonna use try again with 1 extra, so you get +2.
Okay. Well, that's better. So that should be a... Oh, it's already
So
a hit,
27.
so
But yeah.
that's really low damage, though. Oh, it's got +8 from hate, though, so it is 36.
Okay, that's
all I can do.
all right, Tori.
Oh no, I got a movement. I'm gonna try and disengage actually, and try and
Okay.
slip past this guy and start hitting for the healing person on the altar.
Good call.
Oh yeah, I'm going through. I don't know how many moves that is. Can I close right in with her, or is that like halfway sort of
She made that move 3 times, so I think you can.
Yeah,
deal?
that's fine.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was just she was inordinately fast or what.
She is pretty fast though.
Yeah.
It also helps that she's kind of like floating, so it like kind of helps as well. But
Yeah, trainer is. We're done.
with that, Tori.
Okay, just gonna move forward and color spray the near dead guy, I guess. Which, unless I roll a 1, will probably kill him. So, time to not roll a 1, please. Yep, dead.
Jesus,
Oh,
damage.
good damage.
Very dead.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who hasn't done ridiculous damage this fight.
With that, the other wolf is down. Anything else?
No, I don't think I have a quick action. That's wait, no. I do have a thing. So sorry. Let's imagine I move someone slightly closer like this.
Okay, and is that it?
Might as well.
Oh my
no,
god, I got
Oh.
healed.
Yeah, might as well top you up.
Are you
as well.
so nice?
Now it's the end of my turn.
Okay, with that, it is Mother Bark's turn. She does not need to heal, so she is going to corrupt touch Kyre.
All right, here we go.
That's
Not
And
ideal. Not ideal.
there we go. Now she's starting to. So now that ongoing is going to be a hard save.
Yeah, I am still gonna try and activate my pack seal to half that damage with my pack power, but yes, it's not ideal for me. So
As she angrily, it's like, how dare you deny the beauty, that kind of thing.
She's got the touch, some might say. Some might even say she's got the power.
And that is everything she can do. Abel. Oh, plus her plus the 10. Let's
And
look.
her
Oh,
save
yeah,
versus
man.
the ongoing.
That ongoing is putting in some work.
Let's say this is the hard save ongoing damage fight up here.
This is the honest going.
Oh no.
Oh, she's on fire.
Fine. Alright, well, I'm gonna, if I can, move up to be just a little bit closer so that in case I need to, I can get to Kyre. And I'm just gonna do my regular stuff. I'm out of powers, so I'm gonna take aim. So I hit PD, and I'm gonna double hit her. Although, actually, just for the sake of it, on this one, I am going to use my bow because it is escalation 3 plus. So on a hit,
So you don't have to
I
activate it until you actually hit.
until I actually hit. Yeah, okay, I just thought about that. Okay, cool. Well, I will be doing that if I hit. And I'm sure I'll hit, right? I mean,
Yep.
who
You
would?
did.
41
So
damage.
31 plus 10 extra, so 41 damage on one hit.
That's
Almost
it.
gone full sniper this fight.
I keep forgetting I have that power, and I have not used it once. So, you know. And then my second range attack. Nope, I don't have a second range, do I?
If you
I
use the
think you
feed,
used it
think.
earlier in the fight.
Yeah, I think I did. I can't remember.
I mean, you do have icons you could use.
I do. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, sure. Can I use change my relationship with the Dwarf King? To say that, and this is a 6, to say that it was Abel just fired kind of like a special, almost like double arrow, so that like it kind of like bursts in midair. The first one hit, even so Abel only fired once, but like the arrow goes and then decouples, and there's a second arrow that's going towards her.
It.
Cool.
How about
Cool
like
dwarf
how?
woman.
Yeah, like how about like this? It's like it shoots, and it like splinters, and it magically the splintering it splits into 2, so that way you're still getting your double shot. It's like a magic. It's like the dwarven magic is kind of like broken it, so that way it'll hit twice.
Yeah. Gotcha. So that's basically just bumping this up to an 18, so I can roll it again. Which hopefully will do even more damage.
It will do even more damage.
Yes.
As
That's his third crit now, I think.
That's my third this fight.
the dwarf king wants you. It's like he wants you to definitely succeed in like taking her down. It's like corruption's just bad for everybody.
Says there's a 58, I think, on that one. There's 31 and then 58.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. All right, I've done a lot of work on this one.
Okay.
All right, team, let's finish her.
All right. With that, Korgulg.
Okay, so the first thing that happens is basic advanced tactical strike. I get to roll a recharge plus escalation die.
That's an interesting feat. Oh my god, he got it back.
So I got it back. I'm gonna move up to her.
Okay.
I'm gonna use advanced tactical strike on Kyre.
Okay, I'll take a swing with the flamberge. Okay. That's one higher. Oh, wait, sorry. Oh, that was on the deer. It's actually 23 with the bless for reference, but it's against her. I just
You already have bless on.
No, it's not working though. I just checked.
Oh, never mind. So yeah, 23 versus AC.
Yeah, 23 will hit her AC.
Okay,
49.
49.
That heals me because I got the sword.
All right,
Need a
I'll try and kill her. Trickster's cut.
And
I
she
think you got it.
I got lethal left. I got lethal left.
Oh no.
I'm not done yet. I can have
Oh,
a 22 someday. Not today though.
No, not while Abel keeps taking them all.
So that is 29 damage. He is the strongest, I assume.
yes.
She's the only one now.
And GM's like, oh, she gets one more heal.
Yeah, she took her right down to the bottom there.
Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
I tried.
With that, Kyre, it is your turn.
Oh, I forgot I get to go before her. How nice. All right, now if I kill her, I don't have to take this ongoing damage. So let's see if we can bring her down.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh!
so before that goes through and misses, I'm gonna use try again with the full 3 points, so you have plus 60.
Oh my goodness. So it's got an extra 7 plus the thing. So it's actually a 32.
That will do it. Describe it for me.
So I imagine as Kyra's bringing the blade down towards her, she basically is backstepping already and avoids it. But at Korgal's urging, he immediately kind of brings the blade back up and basically splits her right up the middle and kind of slices her right in half as the blade comes back up between her legs.
As you do so, as you kind of bisect her, the music kind of shifts, or let me.
That's the real boss fight, guys.
No. We're almost done.
Yeah, I'm
As that happens, you see that her form, the withered kind of dryad form, dissipates, and instead is kind of a spirit, a glowing spirit, and you can see that she's weeping. And she goes, "I'm very sorry for what has happened to me."
Imagine Kyra takes a half step back looking at Tori for guidance because this is beyond him.
Tori is gonna approach. He's gonna say, who did someone do this to you?"
She goes, "Yes, it happened a few days ago. This place was a sanctuary for me and some of the druids that took care of this place. We tended to the Feywoods and made sure that everything was safe. But something attacked. It turned," and she kind of points to like all the creatures. These were guardian creatures. And it corrupted them like it corrupted me. And she goes, "I don't remember what happened after, except that the creatures that did this, they cackled. And they cackled and they simply said, 'Uha will be pleased.'" And she goes, and then she says, as she finally passes, she says, "Praise Bagak." And she completely dissipates. And that is where we will end we will end this session with the words Olha and praise be Bagak. And before we finish, I just want to see, what did you guys like? What do you guys think of what has happened?
All my crits. That was my favorite part.
I will
was
say
fun.
it felt very challenging. Don't get me wrong, we had some good tactics to get through stuff and some very, very lucky dice. But the number of mooks in that fight was amazing and super fun. And this one felt really challenging outside of Abel critting every other round.
Yeah.
Well, once a round except for one round.
Yeah, so this was a boss fight, so I wanted it to feel particularly challenging. Especially...
I'll say this whole section, I think you did a great job on the balancing. It was very, very fun.
thank you.
And
Some
also
of us
the
mere
art-
mortals don't crit during fights.
I'll say the art and the maps and everything used were really, really great too.
Thank you, I appreciate that. And I hope you all will enjoy the stream, and I hope you guys will catch us back with Corrupted Nature Part 2. Oh, before, there's one last thing before she dies. She says, get to the dark woods.